Well, this is going to be another video, which is basically me doing all these vlogs, and to be quite obvious, as I move away just for a while, because I don't want to break my flip-flap toys for a while. Well, here is me vlogging in this video again, and I'm actually going to be quite busy at the moment, because I'm actually uploading an animation right at the moment though. But before I start uploading my animation, I'm actually going to show you some flip-flap toys, although the video is processing at the moment though, on my computer, which is actually in front of me, which is also the same location as the iPad, which I'm filming at the moment though. I'll click yes, because my animation is ready. So in this video, I don't know what to do, but I'm actually going to be looking at 7 stuff. Remembering this is actually a vlog, remember that one, I suppose, this is only just a vlog. And to be quite honest, on my channel, I'm actually not that much of a vlogger. Yeah. You know, I don't do that much vlogs, and I forgot to do a vlog on Saturday because I was just too busy doing other stuff, and I was just too bone lazy, of course. But I might show you the first item, of course, is this one here. And it's a, I wonder what's it called, it's a Barn Owl Day and Night Hunter book. And it's actually quite a very nice book. It's got some, what are these Pokemon called? I think they're called Dartrix. I haven't got any names right. I think it's called Dartrix, these 2 owls, of course. And then on the pages, it just talks about the habitat and also the countries and where they live and what they eat, and also the conservation status and things like that. That's actually quite very nice. It's got some Pokemon. I think these are rowlets. Of course, and you've got some very realistic, what would you say, pictures of the owls. I've actually first seen these at Dudley Zoo. I think I've seen them on TV. But I think the first time I've actually seen them was at Dudley Zoo recently this year. Only been to Dudley Zoo once, of course. There's another Dartrix, of course. And there's a Dartrix arguing with a Rowlet. And it's literally just talking about who's the strongest, of course. There's no predators on this page, of course, luckily for me, which is very interesting, of course. It only features owls, particularly the barn owls. Is that Decidui? That is Decidui. A couple of Rowlet images there. And there's even more Rowlet, and who's that one there? Is that Melton? I guess it is Melton. And there's a Dartrix right there. In fact, there's some very cool features. It talks about how can we help barn owls in the UK. It's actually very cartoony. It also talks about the science about owls, how they turn their heads like, 270 degrees, an angle, of course. Yeah, it's actually quite a very nice looking book, I suppose, eh? And it looks very nice, of course. In fact, I'll move it to a side, of course. And I might show you another thing which I've also made. It's this one here. And it's a triggerfish, and it's got these beautiful colours, red, greenish blue, or should I say bluish green with a bit of a pinkish, reddish, pinkish eye. Actually, it's more like that when I'm showing you things like that. More like if I'm doing the other side, it's also like that as well. The fins actually look quite nice though. They're a bit, this fin here is a bit, what would you say, it's not that great, but it does feel like it is. There's a fin here. Actually, this fin here has been stuck together, which isn't a good sign because you need these fins to have this sort of propelling feature. And fish sway their tail side to side, as you always know. Got this very cool chomping action there, and the fins, they look very nice. Got the beautiful yellow pattern there. I mean, to me, this is actually a very nice looking toy. It's a very cool looking representation of a triggerfish. Okay, that's that one there. Next up is one of the worst toys I've actually just made. It's this one here. It's based off Momo, who is supposed to be a hoax thing. And this thing actually doesn't stand. If you can see it, it actually doesn't stand well, apart from the fact if you have hair like that, it actually stands well. It's supposed to be based on the Japanese myth. I can't remember what Momo is based on. Let me just type in, without getting freaked out by the photo of Momo. Otherwise my other YouTubers and also other people around me is going to be freaked out by this one here. Oh my goodness me. I think I've actually noticed that Momo is based on the Ubermare, which is like a yokai of a pregnant woman. I would say it's like a chicken, or maybe some bird species that it's based off. It's like a game bird with a woman's head, which is supposed to be pregnant. It's like a sexual thing. It's like a sex toy for, for adults and teenagers and possibly young kids like this. I want your dreams. Okay, so it's also got the chompy jaw action like many Halloween toys. It's supposed to be a Halloween thing. Yes, it just doesn't stand up well. Anyways, speaking of Halloween, there's also this one here, which is supposed to be a crow that has turned into, like, what's that? Is that like a chicken? It almost looks like a Canadian geese. Yeah, it looks like a goose because look at the feet there. But I'm actually calling it more of a crow because look at the beak there. It doesn't look like more of a duck or a goose. It just has these very strange bills that look reminiscent of a crow. Like, you know, it's more slender, it's more like that. Maybe I'm just being a bit stereotypical in the way it is, though. I don't know, maybe I'm just being critical, actually, without even using the word stereotypical, because if I did say it, people are going to get very angry for that one, eh? Anyways, it does stand up like what it is. It's like your meat, eh? Winner, chicken dinner. Whereas, oh my goodness me, I just feel like, it actually just feels like you're going to have turkey for Thanksgiving, of course. Maybe I could make a turkey for Thanksgiving. That should be a real winner. Maybe that's, you know, that's actually literally teaching children how to become cruel to animals. That's literally animal cruelty, isn't it? It's got the very evil eyes, of course. Making sure I'm seeing it on camera. And I've already done that. And speaking of Canadian geese, we've got a product that is based on them. And it's a product that sells for £35. Why is that? Because it's a maxi size toy. It's an A3 toy. Yes, it's pure A3 maxi size. And yes, it's a very interesting toy. It's a British Wildlife Collection toy. It's called the Canadian Goose A3 Flock Fiver Pack. I'm sure you can see it says Fiver Pack. And there's some very weird dopey eye actions on the geese there. Look like they're just possessed by something else though. And there's the very cool anatomy there. You can see there. It's a very nice rendition, of course. And I'll show you what the geese look like. Out you come, geese. You're not staying up, well, let's just say dead. You're coming alive. They don't have names, but they are based on the Canadian goose. They flap a bit weirdly, but I think some of them flap okay. And because of how big these guys are, and because they have this water bomb base, these birds can actually be easily deteriorated by these two holes once you start to flap them hard. In fact, that's so interesting. And also a bit chaotic as well. Now let's just flap the other one here as well. And what's also interesting about these birds is that they've also got this very interesting chomping jaw action here on the beak, making it a bit realistic. And I think they can make a honking sound like this. I don't know why I'm just feeling like, I just feel like I just, you know, become an actor and just feel like I could just make sounds like this. I think that's how Canadian geese sound like. I'm pretty sure that's the way they sound like. Some of the wingtips, the black wingtips can be look a bit off, I would say. They can be a bit off on these models. But nevertheless, I think I love the details in them. That makes them semi-realistic because, to me, the artwork just feels, like, well, let's just say cartoonish or anime-ish. In fact, I'm actually feeling... I'm just feeling lazy to repack the geese at the moment, though. Let me just take a look at another good product I might show you. It's this one here. It's a Black Swan family versus Pelican 12-pack. £13.95 or £14, which is basically £5 away. And look at this. Nobody eats my chicks! That's so cool, isn't it? You've got a very monster-looking pelican with a couple of swans feeling enraged for the fact that the pelican is going to devour these cute-looking chicks. Or should I say cygnets, which is actually the collective name for a baby swan. Cygnet, of course. Comes with these very strange-looking cygnets, which are like the baby swans. It's got a nest. And looks very nice. It's got a nest, of course. Don't know how much detail, of course. I can literally put the swans. I'm pretty sure there's like 8 of these swans. The baby cygnets, I call them. I'm pretty sure I've got 8. I need to check wisely. Do I have 8 more? Oh, wait. Hang on, let me just count. I've got 4, 5. Let me just go ahead and 6, 7. I'm not sure if I've lost any other cygnets from packaging of all of this. I don't know, maybe it's just about it. Actually, wait, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me just go ahead. Oh, sorry, I've just got dyslexia here. Yes, 6, 7, and 8. So I've got 8 of these cygnets. Then I've got 2 adults here, which are the ones right there. They've got angry eyes. I'm not sure if you can see that, but they do have angry eyes. And is that the female? I'm pretty sure they've got... this one here has got eyelashes. Sadly, they don't have names indicating either it's male or female, but nevertheless, they look cool. And they've got beautiful white wings as well. That makes them very perfect for water as well. And you've also got this very, very cranky looking pelican. I am going to eat your sorry cygnets. This pelican looks very, very nice. He looks really, I'm trying to say words that I'm not going to be, well, let's just say, a bit too vulgar in a sense, because if I did say the word which begins with T, people are just going to get really angry, and second, my video will be demonetized. But luckily enough, the swans and the pelicans are here to stay. There's one final product I might also want to show you in this video, and it's going to be more cooler, and it involves with seagulls. And I might show you what it is. And I've got this Dream On t-shirt, as you can see there. I'm not sure if you can see that, but I've got this very beautiful Dream On t-shirt. I've got a bit of stains here. It's okay. But I might try and show you this product here. Sorry, I've just got my eyes a bit... Ow, it's itching me, of course. £13.99 or £14, I'm not sure if you can see that. It says like that. And it's called the Silver Gulls 12 pack versus Big Fishy Barramundi. I think it's called the Barramundi 12 pack. It's not the day Monday, of course, but it is tomorrow. And it shows some very cranky and angry looking seagulls fighting off a barramundi, which is the fish that many Australians and Asians tend to eat. I think it's more like a freshwater fish, I would say, than a saltwater fish, but maybe I can apply to that. They've all got the name Silver Gulls. They're all adult seagulls. Yeah, very, very nice. And they do flap well, of course. And what's also very, very nice is that the eyes, they're all designed, in fact, the detailing is all suited for water. Meaning for the fact that, you know, I dare say they're all in pencil, which is very, very nice, because if you do have a bird or a fish that is detailed with pen, and if you do that and if you place it in water, unfortunately that's not going to work, because it just deteriorates the artwork of the actual critter and what you've designed, and just, you know, it just deteriorates, you know, the artwork if you have pen and things like that. I can tell what, these silver gulls click so well like as seagulls do. They just make all these very weird noises. And they're also, well, let's just say they're always very, very noisy. They can be a real nuisance everywhere. Well, yes, seagulls in the city are always, well, let's just say, very pessimistic looking critters. And sometimes they're not that pessimistic, but I would say in terms of their size, they are also big as well. Particularly the herring and the great blackback gulls. Now let's take a look at the barramundi, which is Australia's freshwater or waterway fish. And it's got a very passive looking face. It's got a very pink looking tongue, or maybe is it the gape? I can't quite recall. Is that like the inner part of the mouth? It's very nice. It's got the eye detailing, of course. The tail looks very, very nice. And the flippers, I think it's called pectoral fin. They look nice too, but I think this one's a bit sloppy in the way they've just glued in. This side here. Maybe that side there is a bit too sloppy. I can't quite recall, but it looks good though. Actually, I might tell you something about seagulls though. When during my school trips to Worcester and the city centre, I always hear a lot of noisy large seagulls, particularly the herring and the lesser blackback gulls. Yes, the lesser blackback. I think it's not the great blackbacks, but I think it's the lesser blackbacks, which are basically more dominant, of course. And as I'm autistic, and because I understand seagulls so much though, I've actually realised that in the city, or in urbanised areas, or inland, seagulls tend to last longer inland than in the coast. Which is very interesting, for the fact it has to do with plastic and things like that. Maybe it's the way it is. And I'm just going to pack these seagulls away from Australia, which are the silver gulls. And I think in New Zealand they're also called the red-billed gulls. Very cool indeed. And I've actually heard they're more dominant in the south than in the north. But maybe I might be totally wrong. Anyways, I think that's just about that in this video. And I'm hoping that this video just really teaches about how I just vlog on my YouTube channel and things like that. It's such amazing stuff, I can tell you what, guys, eh? I think I can end this video here. And you aren't going to say next, don't you? As always, thanks for watching and bye for now. In fact, I might just stop the camera.